In for you? What's it kind of been like out there?
It's been a lot of fun. Really enjoying the team, enjoying the coaches, and just trying to get into the groove of everything. And it's a little bit of a learning curve. So just trying to take it all in and do the best I can, and being effective and being productive out there.
What has been the biggest change? Brett's talked about it, and Zach talked about it, maybe learning the offense and stuff like that. What has been the biggest, most difficult part for you?
I don't think I could single one thing out. It's just, learning a whole new system is a challenge in and of itself. There's not one thing that's necessarily harder than the other. But yeah, it's just trying to grasp it all and being able to be confident, like Coach was talking about, going out there and being prepared and being able to play with confidence so that you're not worried about messing up, but you're just trying to make plays out there and having fun.
You able to take anything from either Arizona State or the junior college? Because you've had a first year with a team twice before, so this should be somewhat familiar.
Yes, for sure. Going to Arizona State and that learning curve, and then going to MCC and having to deal with that learning curve has definitely prepared me. And I came in January, and right away I got a playbook and got into studying and started to dive into things right away. And so I would say that those experiences definitely helped me for this experience, and it's definitely been a lot easier transition for me. I think I've picked up things a lot faster this time around, and so I think that was definitely a big help in this process.
I know when you committed, and even Zach talking about it, being able to kind of use that mobile ability a little bit. How much of that has you kind of excited, and kind of being able to add that element. And it does sound like that they do hope to use that this season.
Yeah, that's definitely something that I pride myself on, being able to extend plays, and so hopefully I can get the system down well enough to where they have the confidence in me to do those kind of things. It's on me. I got to go out and perform, and coaches, it's their decision what they want me to do, and I'm just going to go out there and do the best that I can do.
How much of your game is based on that? You look at the numbers, it's not like you ran a ton, you threw a lot, obviously, but was it, in those passing numbers, was it, extending plays, was that part of it?
Yeah, I think that's a big part. I'm not necessarily one that's going to, run down the field every time I take off. I'm looking to actually extend plays, suck the defense up towards me, and then take a shot somewhere, or find someone else that's comes free when a backer comes up to try and pick me up when I get out of the pocket. I'm not necessarily looking to run every time I get out of the pocket, but looking to find one of my teammates down the field.
As you look at Brett, maybe what are some of the characteristics in your short time that you've kind of spent with him that you've picked up on?
Brett's, his success here has proved everything that he is. You know what I mean? He works hard. He's prepared. He's smart. He's got a great arm. I think one of the biggest things for him is he's really intelligent. He knows the offense inside and out, and has helped me to pick up the offense as well. So, he's been a big help for me. But yeah, he's really, really smart and has a really strong arm.
You guys are both juniors, but you're only a couple years older than he is. But I know the guys have kind of joked with you about that. How much have they kind of
messed around with me about the age? Yeah. When they found out that I just recently turned 25, so I got a few years on all these guys. I'm old. And so yeah, they take shots at me, but nothing too serious. It's all just jokes and fun and games.
How much does that help you? How much is an advantage to be 25?
It's an advantage in some ways. I feel like I'm getting old, but no, I think it's an advantage, But I just being able to have the time to pick up things, you know what I mean? And like we talked about earlier, the experience that I've been able to have in different programs and how that's helped me transition here to Boise State and being able to pick up the offense here and just some different things like that.
I know you had some other, kind of FBS offers, but when you got that Boise State one, what was what was your reaction? And obviously it was a very quick process for you because you got it, you visited, signed, and then I think you went to Montana and then here, and it was kind of a crazy time for you.
Yeah, it was. But when I got the offer from Boise State, it was, this is a dream come true. This is every childhood kid's dream is to play at the highest level. And so when I got my offer, and then when I came on my visit and just fell in love with the place and with the coaches and the atmosphere and the players and everything, it was a no-brainer. I knew that I had to take this opportunity and just run with it.
What are your goals maybe for this spring, especially considering you don't know how big or small a role you're going to have?
my goals for this spring is just to get in here, get comfortable and confident with the playbook, and with the players, and just get to the point where I know if my time is ever called, that I'm going to go out onto the field and I'm going to be able to perform. And that's my goal this spring, is just to get to the point where I'm very comfortable and very confident with what we're doing here at Boise State.
Kizzy's gonna play. She's gonna play volleyball, right? Did she finally?
So, crazy story. So she was gonna play volleyball. She worked out with them for 3 weeks, was doing everything, and she actually ended up getting sick again. And she's in the hospital right now, actually. So she's had to forfeit the time at volleyball, which has killed her. She was really looking forward to it, and it's been a hard time for her. But it is what it is, and you got to move on, and hopefully she can recover quickly and be able to get back on her feet again.
What is it she's been dealing with? What is it?
That's the crazy thing. The doctors don't exactly know what it is. They think it's a virus that attacked her central nervous system and her nerves, and it's been a nightmare. And this happened a year and a half ago. These same exact symptoms, and now she's dealing with them again, and they still just don't know how to treat it. And so we're just praying that we find some kind of conclusion to all this and find some answers.
That's got to be a challenge to you too. Obviously, you got plenty on your plate here, but then when you leave, that's going on too. What's that kind of been like for you?
It's been a struggle. I'm not going to lie. It's been hard dealing with school and then having to try and pick all this up with football and spring ball, and just trying to stay focused, and then going home and trying to make sure that she's comfortable and happy at the hospital and everything, and making sure that I'm there for her. But it's part of life, and there's always going to be some kind of trial in your life, and you got to find a way to overcome it, and it's only going to make you stronger in the end.
Being older and married, we've seen some other players in your position that's really paid dividends. Do you find that being married, having maybe more of a balanced life instead of just focusing on football all the time, that can help you?
Yeah, for sure. There's definitely some things that you don't have to worry about when you're married. You get to go home and just be with your wife, and she's got meals for you cooked and when you go home, so you don't have to worry about what you're going to eat at night. So yeah, there's definitely some advantages to being married, and I love it.
Playing on the blue field so far, what's it been like?
It's been awesome. It's been a great experience. Can't wait for the fans to come out and support us and be able to be a part of that atmosphere. And I've only heard incredible things about what it's like to play here, and so I can't wait to have my first experience.
What kind of crowd do you guys have at the JC?
Family friends, and that is about it. I think I had bigger crowds at my high school games, and I'm not even from a big high school.
What's that going to be like, playing in front of 30,000, 35,000 people?
So I did get to experience that at ASU, being able to not get to play in front of those crowds, but being able to experience the big crowds, and it's incredible. It's something that you dream about as a kid, and something that you've always wanted to do, and I can't wait. It's going to be awesome.